Jai Jagannath Swami Ki Jai. Welcome back to Jaganath Nectarian Pastimes. There was once a devotee called Balaram Das. He was the one who has written Ramayana in Odisha. So this Balaram, after writing Ramayana, and he was fully dwelling in the pastimes of Ramayana, and he was a very great devotee of Lord Jagannath. So once he developed a taste and desire that she wants to visit Lanka, Sri Lanka. So as he was desiring every day, his desires were becoming so intense. Lord Jagannath himself has come personally to Balram Das, and in the night time, and he woke him up. Lord Jagannath woke him up and told Balram Das, "Come, Balram Das, we will go to Sri Lanka because you have a very strong desire to go to Sri Lanka." And Balram Das wants to visit all the places where Lord has kept his lotus footprints. So he wants to go everywhere. So both of them started a journey towards Lanka, and both were received by the great devotee Ravana's brother Vibhishana. So Vibhishana received him in a grand manner, in a divine manner, and and Vibhishana also wants to take them to all the places where Sita was there, where Sita was residing, and where Rama killed Ravana. All these places he wants to take him back. He was very happy. He was having very polite. He was very polite, and he was having very good desire, and he wants to fulfill his desire by taking Lord Ram and his devotee to the places where Ram had displayed his pastimes. So that was he wants to enjoy those mellows, those nectarian mellows. So when he took everywhere where the Lord Ram displayed his pastimes, and where Sita Mata was there, and where Hanuman displayed his pastimes when he burnt Lanka, and all those pastimes. After visiting these pastimes, when they were returning, Vibhishana gave one beautiful offering to Lord Jagannath, that he has gave one beautiful black lotus garland. He gave one very fragrance. It was black jasmine garland, which is so fragrance. It was having so much fragrance. It was and also one pearl necklace also he decorated Lord Jagannath, Vibhishan. So before starting the journey from Odisha to Sri Lanka, Lord bought one pitcher, that is mug, that pot for Balram Das to have water in the time of journey. So that Balram was holding that pot because Lord Jagannath gave to Balram Das to hold that pitcher. So pitcher means that pot, golden pot. It is golden pot. So that he can have water whenever he feels thirsty. So all those things. See Lord how much take cares about his devotee. So after coming back from Lanka, before leaving the Lanka, Vibhishan gave one beautiful black jasmine garland, which is having so much fragrance, and also he gave one pearl necklace to Lord. So then they came back to Lanka, and Lord Jagannath left Balram in his mata, and he went back to this place in Orissa, in Puri Jagannath. He went to the altar. He went up to the altar, and their Lanka journey was over. So when Mangalarti started, Pujari noticed that picture, that gold picture was not there. So pitcher, pitcher, pitcher was a gold pitcher was not there. That pot was not there. So immediately he complained to local authorities, and the local authorities brought the police. But this Balram was having that golden pot, and as soon as the local authorities saw this Balram was as soon as the Balram got up, he gave that golden pot to Pujari. After that only he came to know. He came to know that the golden pot was missing, but as soon as the Balram got up, he gave this golden pot to Pujari, and Pujari reported to all authorities that Balram was having it. So Pujari was mistakenly thought that only Balram has stolen this golden pitcher. So then they called the police, and the police put them in put this Balram Das in jail, and Balram Das was so much in grief, and Jagannath came to know this, and Jagannath came to know this, and in the dreams, when king was sleeping, when the king was sleeping, he had the dream that Jagannath came to him and told and explained him what has happened. Like I myself and Balram Das went to Sri Lanka, and in Lanka this Vibhishan gave these two things. While going, I gave this golden pot to Balram Das to have water, and while coming, Vibhishan gave me one beautiful fragrant black jasmine and another pearl necklace also he gave. So if you want, you can go and have a look there. Those two things will be there in my altar. So then King immediately went there and saw it was really the garland and necklace was there. So he told his soldiers to release him. So he came back. Balram Das come back to his but unfortunately this Balram Das was having attraction towards a prostitute in the place. The woman by name Jamuna. So Jamuna Bai. So he always used to go there, and you know that whenever people go to the prostitute place, they have that habit of taking liquor or they getting intoxicated. So he also got intoxicated, Balram Das, and he forgot that next day was Jagannath Ratha Yatra. So after he got up from that place, then he immediately left that prostitute place and went to nearby river, and he took a bath there. He took holy dip and he took a bath there, and immediately rushed towards Jagannath, the place where Jagannath was coming on Rath. So the Rath Yatra was the Rath was moving, and he wants to go near to the Rath and climb up and wants to have a place next to Jagannath. So these Pandas they came to know that this fellow, why he is acting like this. He came directly straight away from the prostitute house, and he is fully drunk. So how we can allow this fellow, this Balram Das. So they pushed him and they kicked them out, kicked the Balram Das out from the Rath Yatra place. So Balram Das was weeping, and finally he came to that beach. So he was just weeping, and he was in full grief. So he was in his mind and heart, he was questioning Jagannath. Why my dear Lord Jagannath, you are simply keeping quiet? Your Pandas and all, they made me wept, and they made me sorrow, and they put me in abominable condition, and they drove me off from your Rath. So you are simply keeping quiet. And immediately Jagannath Jagannath responded to his prayers, and from his heart he motivated Balram Das to make one sand ratha in that beach. So from that motivation, Balram Das made one huge sand chariot which was 43.2 feet long, 2 feet long, huge one. So then Jagannath came there, and Jagannath had a comfortable seat there, comfortable asana there, and Jagannath was fully enjoying his seva, receiving his seva with pleasure and with happiness. So there, in the real Jagannath Rath Yatra, it has got stopped. Rath got stopped, and they informed to the king, and king has visited that place, and king also tried to move the Rath, but everything has become impossible for them. So then everybody were expressing their feelings, immense feelings, that what mistakes we have done. Please inform us. Please let me know the mistakes we have committed, so that we will regret and we will try to correct those mistakes. Then Jagannath told, "You fellows, you drove my devotee Balram Das out of my Rath Yatra, and you kicked him, and you fellows have handled him physically. So that's why I got agony. So that's why I'm enjoying here in the sand chariot made by my devotee Balram Das. So if at all you want to move this Rath, go and bring that Balram Das in a grand and royal manner, and then make him to sit next to me. Then only the Rath Yatra will move." So then the king and all the soldiers went to that beach, and they asked forgiveness from Balram Das, and they made him to sit in a heavy chariot, and they gave Balram Das a royal hospitality, and they brought them, and they put him all Jagannath garlands. They offered him to Balram Das, and they brought him to the Rath Yatra place, and made him to sit next to Jagannath. Then the Rath got moved. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. So from here we can understand that how Lord is caring his devotees, and how Lord is literally present when devotees glorify him, when devotees express their feelings, when devotees really expose their inner desire and inner bhava and inner that deep prema towards Lord. So that is why it is said in scriptures that yatra gayanti mad bhakta tatra tishtani narada. They said wherever the devotees are glorified, there the Lord really dwells there. Lord really dwells there. He will have that residence there in their heart. So it is also mentioned in 9:30 in Bhagavad Gita that Krishna says to Arjuna that my devotee never perishes. So even though my devotee commits any mistakes, but if he is really engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly, because he is situated in his determination to serve me. So that is why if we are even though if he commits any mistakes or sinful activities or karmic or any vikarma in our activities, in our daily life, in our practical life, if we once stop everything and engages engages and dedicates our service to the lotus feet of the Lord, definitely Lord will reciprocate. Lord gives the reciprocation, and Lord will response to our prayers. Definitely will answer to our prayers. Hare Krishna. Jai Jagannath Swami ki Jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki Jai. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Hare Krishna.